So, I'm expecting to receive my Proffie chassis, an upgrade to my Osprey, and an extension, because you need the extension because the Proffie chassis is a little bit longer, so you have to extend the hilt somewhat to accommodate the size of the chassis. So I have a limited amount of time. I figured I would disassemble this and get it prepared for this afternoon for when my board hopefully shows up. And that's all really dependent on the post office. They were supposed to deliver on Saturday, and I dropped the ball on that. And I already have a retention screw stuck. So they use, well, not that you can see it, but they use retention screws to hold this together. So I figured it's probably best to remove the shroud first. And this particular hex wrench is a little bit worn there. The second one, so there's two holding the chassis on them. Oh, okay. And that just slides right off. Put that out to the side. And I should be able to just undo this. I'm hoping I don't have to remove any of this. However, this already has NeoPixel pins, because this is a NeoPixel version, but the board, the non-Proffie board is a little bit, it's a little bit too simple to be really considered a NeoPixel, even though it does use a NeoPixel blade that doesn't have any effects or anything like that. So I might install this into another one of my hilts. So at the very least, I'm assuming I have to remove these two screws in order to be able to slide the chassis out. It's always important to kind of group your screws in a nice logical place in an area that's not going to be disturbed, which this should be. I'll show you my grouping after I get everything taken apart. Assuming that I get everything taken apart, I'm not too sure how this is going to go. I finished removing this screw by hand so that I don't inadvertently have the screw go flying, which sometimes happens. So, oh, there's another screw right here. Very smart. There we go. I like how they get these things really firmly locked in place. This one only goes out so far, so we'll just tap it into a hand. That one's a completely different screw. That one's for the bottom. Alright, now, here's the question. How does one get the chassis out with the switch section? Perhaps let's remove the battery just in case. Might not be able to figure this out in the limited time that I have. Let's see. Can I gain access from the back? No. See if that helps. Are there any other screws? No. Looks like I'm going to have to stop the video and consider my options because I don't know how to get this thing out of here. So let's do that. So I received my Proffie chassis and my extender today, unfortunately. And I'm doing this a little bit upside down, so it's kind of weird. There's a little bit of damage on the extender, but I'm kind of hoping that that just kind of gets covered up by the shroud. So I watched a video that Crimson Dawn had put out, and it instructed me to push in on the screw sections, or where the female portion is, and that somehow, let's see, what's the best way to do this? Gets the, this is not the best tool for the job, it gets the ports in the switch to recess into the chassis, so you can actually remove it. He made it look pretty easy on the video, but I just finished a full day at work and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to do this or if I have the right tool currently. Oh, okay, well that one worked. I was able to get that to go down. Let's see if I can do the same magic. Ah, okay, there we go. Hopefully I'm not thrashing the... Almost. Hopefully I'm not thrashing the threads too much. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm going to be reusing this chassis. I got this one to go down. I can't get this one to go down though. Let's see. What would be a better tool for that? There's all kinds of obnoxious sounds coming from upstairs right now. Makes it a little bit difficult to concentrate, but alright, let's try this. Well, you get the idea of it, and I'm going to do this off camera because I'm not going to let you, or I'm not going to make you watch me do this for like 20 minutes, but eventually I'll get it. So, as you can see, I have the old chassis has been removed. Here it is, none the worse for wear. The way it's designed is the whole switch section will come up as you insert the screw and start tightening it. It lifts it into position so it comes out of the holes. It's very ingenious. And this is the new Proffie board. You can see it's NeoPixel. So in theory I should be able to just insert that and align it. And I think now I'll have to unscrew this, remove the battery to recharge it, because now the recharge port will be the auxiliary switch. And so what we do is, this is the screw that goes on the bottom, and go. So that's good. Don't want to get this one too tight because that is plastic. If you tighten it, it's just going to ruin the threads. I mean, if you tighten it too much. If you over tighten it, that is. And then this one will go here. I'll get this one started first. Or at least I'll try to. And as I'm tightening this, you can see, hopefully, if I get my damn hand out of the way, the auxiliary switch is starting to rise. Rise. There we go. Hopefully I'm not in the way. So that's as tight as that's going to get. And well, here we go. So we have the chassis installed, which is nice. The battery actually has some juice in it, so that's cool. And we got our extender, so we get the female portion here, goes to the male portion. So let's get that on there. I also read on the, there we go, that's nice. I read on the Crimson Dawn website that the Proffie boards are set up for 36-inch blades. If you want, I guess it has tip drag and all the effects that happen towards the tip of the blade. You can put a 32-inch blade on, but then you lose that effect. It'll illuminate just the same. But since I'm gonna have a longer handle on here now, I figured I'll just go ahead and suck it up and use the 36-inch blade that I have. I have 3 extra 36-inch NeoPixel blades that I bought before I had determined that I prefer 32. And then there's also the one that came with this. So let me think. I think this goes, which way does it go? I think it probably goes that way. Or does it go that way? Any idea? Could probably go like that, I assume. I can't even remember. I can't remember if this open part was exposed on the top. Seems to me that would probably be the most reasonable thing. Anyway, so what's the best way to do this? Might even go this way. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it goes this way. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of line it up here as best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect at this juncture. This just is held on by a retention screw. That's pretty much the best way to do that. You get the screw on the tool and hold it with your finger, and then just kind of make sure that you're not cross threading it. That's the main thing. This one's a little bit stripped. I think I need to get a different tool to tighten this one all the way. but get a pommel in. Okay, and there we go. Wow, that thing's quite long now, isn't it? It's definitely a two-handed saber now. Let's see if we can get this thing to turn on. Ooh, smooth swing. I forget, with a Proffie, you just have to tap the switch. That's nice.
Ray Skywalker. That lightsaber was Luke's.
I think I'm going to like this one a lot. This is the dark side Ray font. Very cool.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Ooh, that's very nice.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Is there beating Proffie smooth swing? There really isn't.
Teensy.
And then you have all the teensy fonts. Hello, Darth Inky.
Smooth Jedi. Smooth gray. Smooth fuzz.
These fonts all come on, your standard Proffie board, regardless of which one you get, whether it's this one or
Teensy. Smooth Jet. Smooth gray. Smooth fuzz.
I think I just went in reverse.
Teensy. Smooth Jet.
Oh.
Ray Skywalker. That lightsaber was Luke's.
Ben Solo.
Well, anyway, so that pretty much does it. So that's how you more or less, regardless of how this all turned out. I'm not sure if I have this on the way I want it, but yeah, that's how you install these things. So the important thing to remember is once you take everything apart, to get that chassis out, you have to remove these screws, and then you have to actually push in to the screw area to get these switches to lower so you can actually take them out. So that was a very, very ingenious system. I am extremely happy with this. My Osprey is close to being optimal. I'm just going to charge it up, and then I might touch up some of this damage to the extender. Check out, check out my review of my Osprey and see which way this shroud should be on the handle. I'm a little bit pedantic when it comes to these things, but I'm very, very, very pleased. Thank you, Crimson Dawn. This is just marvelous. Economy, Proffie, NeoPixel lightsabers. We're pretty much there. Yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care now. Bye.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.